Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Let's take a real quick tour of just a sample size of 4 of my instruments. Got this one, you play it like this. It's got finger triggers, cool. You got to see it, great. Let's look at this one. You got this guy, it's got triggers here. Play it like this. Alright, we've seen this one before too. Oh, look at this. I just dinged it on my balance board, no big deal. And play it like this. Great. How about this one? It's the last of the 4 today. And you play it like this. Now, what do all these instruments have in common? Well, the title probably gives it away, but if you need some time, pause it now and think about it. Come back, and you'll realize that all of them have some kind of ergonomic support that helps me play the instrument with less muscle tension, stress, etc. It's a whole list of things, right? And I bring this up because I feel like there's still a kind of a strange bias and kind of just like this kind of like masculine trait of, oh, I don't need one of those. I just hold my instrument up. I have strong, big hands. And I feel like that's kind of unhealthy. I've talked about this before, and I will continue to talk about this until this attitude changes, hopefully sometime in the near future. Not everybody needs one of these things, but I'd say the vast majority of us need some kind of thing on our instruments or, you know, in the pipeline somewhere to help us hold the instrument up. I've talked about this, but trombone is not ergonomic. Neither is euphonium, which is, you know, slightly more ergonomic just because it's something you can actually put against yourself. These instruments are not meant for like human consumption, right? If we design them now, assuming you could, they'd be in a totally different shape and we'd be able to hold them and not move our hands very far away from our bodies, and they'd be wider, and you know, they'd be something like here, and it would just be way easier to play, right? But they're not, and we have to deal with that. So there's ergonomic things out there for us. So there's two sides of this coin, right? I don't have a coin. I was going to show you 2 sides of the coin. One is being in good enough shape to play your instrument. And I'm not saying you need to be a Olympic weightlifter or like a marathon runner or something, but it's good to have some kind of muscle tone in order to hold up your instrument. I personally have to work out every single day. I have to in order to stay healthy enough to play instruments. Some people with better genetics than I do don't have to do that. They're just kind of built with the necessary skeletal musculature, that's a lot of long words, to hold up their instrument without hurting themselves over a long period of time. Because that's the thing, right? This is not about being able to play for 15 minutes or a 30-minute concert or an hour recital or something. That is part of the equation. But the real thing that we're solving for, the variable that we're solving for, is long-term. Years and years and years and years. A career. 30 or 40 years. You want to be able to hold up your instrument that entire time. It's no good to be like, well, I can hold it up now. I'll be able to hold it up forever. That's not how it works. Take care of your bodies, right? And one of those ways is working out, being in good shape. I do that every day. I have to. But since the best kind of maintenance is preventative maintenance, I choose to do both. I work out and I also use a grip aid on almost all of my trombones. I actually don't on my Bach 16M because it has a counterweight. I have extra counterweights. And it's pretty light and it's balanced. And I don't actually need anything to play it pretty comfortably for long periods of time. But everything else, I've got an ergonomic grip aid on there. And I want people to feel like that's okay. If your hand is hurting and stuff, and you know, you've got like the big calluses, I mean, I still have one on my middle finger here from playing trombone. If you got all these problems and stuff, and like your shoulders hurt, yes, it's okay to like change your grip and do all these weird things that people have come up with over the years. But also just get a $20 strap. You know, work out, be in good shape, be in good enough shape to hold up your instrument and play. But also feel free to get one of these and don't feel like you're going to be looked down upon. And if you're one of those people that looks down upon these people, maybe consider why you think that, and maybe try one of these things yourself. That's all I got. Feel free to try these things. I just feel like there's kind of a blind spot in a lot of brass players' eyes about, oh no, I don't need something to help me hold my instrument. That's for girls or something, to put a sexist twist on it. Don't feel that way. Just use something that helps you make music. It's that simple. See you guys next time.